Stop going. Okay, this last one's the Slender Man video.
You say so.
With Rob Baxter, so I will switch this one on. It should be saved to the settings of the optimum. Not necessarily the best for the game, as my computer can handle. The other good thing about this game is that it uses the exact same programs that the games that I've produced over the last 2 years have used.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly more professionally done, but still. Just stop. The controls are fairly easy. WASD to move, click to interact with objects.
Oh, so I haven't got any joyful sticks.
Unfortunately, this one's on the computer as opposed to on the PlayStation, like the others.
Have we got a huge preamble again, or?
This one is really mechanically light, so other than walk around and click, there is now else to do. If you don't know what you're doing, press escape, and you will see what your task is.
I like the graphics.
Fairly nice, yeah. They're very Blair Witch inspired. There's a tree blocking your way, so you have to just go around it.
Yeah.
The mouse is what you look around with, just as a warning. Look around and then move with the keys. E and Q are zoom ins with your camera. As I say, very Blair Witch.
It just totally disorientates me.
What's that? Moving with the camera.
Yep.
It's okay. That plus in the middle of the screen is where your mouse is, if that helps. If that helps you look where you're going.
There.
No, there's a little one in the middle.
Oh right, I didn't even see that.
No worries. What your mouse is looking at. The idea is to go down the hill towards your friend's house.
Didn't know I had any friends.
Well,
Oh, and the leaves are falling. Oh. Oh, this coda had a bit of fun.
yeah. Particle effects and all sorts of things you want to get done.
How do you present? A bit of scrunch underfoot.
Creepy music.
Ish. I like the graphics.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Seeing as this one's real world and the other two are fairly fantasy, is this one more engaging towards you, would you say? So far?
So far, I don't feel scared in any particular way. Other than by my lack of computer game ability.
I apologise for the texture popping and the trees that all of a sudden appear out of nowhere. That's because I'm running the game on less than optimum graphics because it's what my computer can handle.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit like The Edge. It's not conscious.
And there are quite a few reference sources that you can see in this game. Mostly, Slender has got a fair bit of Blair Witch with the camcorder, which is your vision screen. It also has a bit of Twin Peaks in it as well, apparently, in terms of setting design.
Am I supposed to bother with that?
No, don't worry. Just go to your friend's house, follow the path.
My unknown friend.
Your unknown friend. Name Kate, if that helps.
Does it?
No.
Should go that way, that way.
I just follow the slightly lighter path.
Is it Hoos?
So, go inside and find your friend Kate. Also, the reason I'm not taking time with this one like I was the others was it tells you in the top right-hand corner what time you've spent on it. What?
It's been a bit cool. So we'll do something weird with left click, hold and drag.
Doors open and close. So click, make like a pushing motion with it. Away from you.
That was.
Yep, that's fine. As I say, even I find the doors awkward, so don't worry too much.
Well, that was.
If you press escape, there's no need to, but say it will tell you that you need to find clues. What it actually requires is in the house, you need to find a flashlight so that you can see where you're going. It's usually on a desk or table. I'd like to tell you where, but part of this game's code has it assign a random location. But because of it's completely random, it's really difficult to predict what's going to happen. Is that it's on your left? Has to be safe. Just there. Blinking. Stand a bit closer towards it. And now you can go investigate the upstairs now the lights are off. The click and drag function is kind of a pain. I'll only do it when it's highlighted if you just double check it. Oh, well. When there's the glowing white edge, you can click it and then drag it. There we go. Your task now is to explore the upstairs. You'll be looking for a little key. Look on all the drawers and all the beds and things like that. Look down on the bed just in case. That's fine. You should be able to spot it because anything you can interact with will have a little glowy white line when you look at it, like that, like the windows. You can see through the everything else.
afraid it's not in this room. You're going to have a look in another one.
Oh, you fucker.
The door's already open, so you can just do it around it without opening it.
The window.
I know that you've had a problem with viewport in the previous other games. Is this one a fair bit easier considering it's first person?
It's first person, it's more intuitive, works better for me.
So there's a door on your left and right. The key
Yeah.
can be in either of them, just as a warning. Oh, there's the key. It's on the computer desk. Click, and it will interact. You can now open the door at the end of the hallway.
Good for me.
Clicking. On the door, sorry. Click, yeah, it's highlighted, you can click.
You see it.
If you prefer, you can use these ones which are more easy to prompt.
What I do is have a check outside the broken window.
I didn't notice it's broken.
No. You see the gate out the back is open. You've now got to go out there and have a look for your friend. It's clearly missing.
To the woods. Fine. So who locked that door and left a key somewhere else then, like it would?
Maybe that's the mystery. Or maybe that's a game's designer way of adding longevity to a game. One or the other.
This one's better.
Okay. Just because it's a bit of an objective opinion, can you give a reason?
I like the fact that it's first person view. I like the easier controls which suit my amateurish gaming skills.
It's more user friendly. And how does that affect the horror aspect?
I certainly feel suspense. I don't quite know what's happening.
That's okay, it's just loading a new scene. If you press... Oh, sorry, if I just explain this to you, what you've got to do is attached to different buildings and objects will be 8 pages. And there'll be pages with parts of your friend's diary. There'll be clues to help you find her. So you've got to try and search the environment for those 8 pages.
Rock and roll.
They just look like little scrappy bits of paper attached to things.
There you
Yeah. Nearly.
go. Oh, for God's sake.
If you turn slightly to your right, you'll see that. That's a piece of paper. It's not what you're looking for, but it's the sort of, you'll click it, and you're trying to look for 8 of those, but they're diary pages, not information pages.
Anything there?
No, fake door.
Fake door.
Well, sorry, it's a part of the model, but it's not actually a real door. So you're looking for unusual objects with bits of paper attached to them.
Yeah.
Like that.
You just click X to. Oh, sorry, you click the.
And you've got to try and find the other 7. They will not be in the same area, just as a warning to you. You have to explore a bit more.
Just in the boat.
Okay, that's okay.
There's got to be one in there.
Is there any more of a sense of threat with this game than any of the others?
I would have said so, actually. It's. Don't know what that was.
Run.
Run.
I'd click. Just to retry. There's a. You haven't as yet spotted him. You'll have to have a look and pick up the pieces. This is, I know it looks different, but this is the start. The reason why it looks different is this game is based on randoms. It's designed so that it makes you fearful every time. And because of that, it randomly generates the terrain when you spawn into it. If you also press shift, you can run. It's just more into it. Just a moment.
Just stop with some beer then.
think you're meant to avoid him by turning away or running from him and collecting the pages. Was there anything moderately threatening or assuming in the situation?
Yeah, I thought that was more threatening than the other ones.
Yeah.
And it's the combination of the noise with the sort of atmospheric sounds. Nicely done.
Yeah. Okay, I think there's one on that tent.
So this is, I guess, this is the most modern of the three.
Yes, but only by about 6 months. If you press and hold shift, you can run. That might be a hand if the monster comes up. The monster's a big suited gentleman. Some of the pages will be inside as a warning to you. Others will be out in the open. You don't have to play them. I wouldn't press tab. It's just a warning. I wouldn't press tab.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, that's okay. What you've entered in is codes.
So how did you do it?
Do you know how you undid it?
No.
Okay, because what you've done is you've just put on. Okay, just give me a sec. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. What that is that's just the root menu. So you can put in code in that menu and you can edit the game. So seeing as we don't want that, and I don't know how you opened it or how to shut it, I'm going to just restart and put you back where you were. And stage selection, 8 pages. There we go. Okay. If it's easier to use, there are these keys here. You can press shift if you want to run as well. Press and hold it. So I believe you speed up. What is shift? I think. Control. No problem either way. It's not necessary. It just is something you can do.
That sort of heartbeat music sort of gets you a bit.
You should say that sound was the core defining feature for what unnerves you in a horror game. Oh, yeah, it looks like there's another page there. Either not, it might be on the other side of the bulletin board. I don't think there is.
It certainly makes a big difference.
2 down, 6 to go.
Jeez. Lucky me.
Did it make you react in any way, or
Yeah, it did, yeah.
yeah? Any reason? Or... I know it's fairly obvious, but
Jingly jangly sound.
it's okay. Stop looking up because you won't see it. Up there is probably not where you're meant to go. The slope is probably so that you don't escape. Might be something on one of the sides of it.
Breathe.
This feels more enclosed.
It's a fairly small area, I will agree with you there. But it self-generates what's inside the area. So it's more about exploring the middle of the area and all the different parts. Different things change places each time. It makes it very unpredictable for if you're expecting a scare. There's a Jeep fence on there. If you see him, your best bet is to turn away from him and run as quick as possible.
That's clever.
Oh, avoid him.
Don't need to move any faster than that.
Oh, he's there.
How did we get there then?
He jumps about.
That's a bit unfair.
Yeah, look at that. What do you expect from a big, tall, gangly gen?
It's just wrong.
Oh, he's in front of me again.
That just serves to disorientate, which is rather annoying.
Yep.
Very clever.
Disorientating, cause panic.
Some good music.
There will be some buildings that you'll have to explore, and they'll be the difficult parts. Because you can still turn up in the middle of the building and it's very difficult to avoid.
Seems to wander around in circles.
A little bit, yes. That's part of the disorientation nature of it. There are little paths through the trees, but they're not too much helpful. Especially since he usually jumps in front of them and then makes you have to turn back. Yeah, that was a new area. But the game is based off a piece of mythos in America of this tall, slender figure stealing away children. That's most of the basis of the game.
How come there's nothing to find?
Now, if you press escape, you can see how many more you've got left. 4. Okay. There should be something in there. There should be something in that bit. Where? I can't tell. I'm not sure. Oh, there it
Where's
is.
your man? little doing up here. Not a sort of structure.
Ah. I think it's the thing we've already visited.
I just can't remember which life it was.
That's okay.
It's definitely gone.
You see, when I first did this, I knew the code, so I did a cheat. I knew that his chance of appearing is based on a variable of how many pages you've got. It's times by that variable. You're gonna have to walk back and walk around. Because you're so much remote. And the reason that variable was there is that you times the number of times he appears by the number of pages you have, and up the chance. So, knowing that with 0 pages there was a 0% chance of him turning up, I looked at where all their locations were. Then I there it is. I looked at where all their locations were. Then I picked them up. Yeah, very cheekily. Two of the structures you should be looking for is a little hospice where you have to go inside. Another jeep.
Oh, you bugger.
Another jeep. A set of oil drums.
I still can't believe there was nothing here.
I think there is. I think it's just you might have missed it on the side of a box. Grab you. Yeah. Bit of pain. If I can move on to what I'll do is we've got 15 minutes. I think we might struggle to get through that one. Go into a slightly different scene. Okay? We'll spend 15 minutes doing a scene that's slightly different.
Okay, I'm going to pee first.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'll just pause the recording. Let's spell it out. Point it in the direction it needs to go. Just because. Okay, that should be right. There is this part for you.
What's happening with this part?
Okay. To your left, if you turn slightly, you'll see that building.
very similar to the first part. Slight difference is that it's in a much more enclosed space with an enemy that, rather than teleports around to spook you, that physically runs after you. That's not a proper door. So, just about testing the differences. If you notice anything in there. I apologise for the frame rate lagging because of there's a lot of trees. I'm having a lot of trouble keeping up on my computer. It will catch back up to speed in a moment. Okay, and then you just got to go into the mine.
It's over here. Oh, this is much better.
Hmm?
This is much better.
In terms of horror.
Just suspense, really. I mean, it's
Oh, on your right, there's a door. How it's done. I promise the frame rate will eventually fix itself once deeper inside. Sorry, it does bug out a little bit. This one is slightly different to the pages. It's switch on the 6 generators, and then you have to come back to this part to use the lift.
So you can't use this lift yet.
Not until all the 6 are done. You've got one working, but you need another 5. There are 2 ways to deal with the monster in this mode. You either shine the torch at her till she backs off, or you run. Either work. I must admit, this bit's a bit too much for myself, as it was. I'm going to go pee again if you want to look at the other channels. Do you find anything different about this environment to the other environment? And it's already on, it's on screen.
Yeah, this is much edgier.
Have you had any encounter with monster yet? Just because of in a way.
Yeah, some young girl just ran up and
Grabbed your camera.
yeah.
Usually you wave at Wagler at her and it tells her away. Okay, got 5 minutes more on the clock, which I think we can probably leave it there, to be fair.
Okay.
Should be alright. As long as, is there anything else in comparative to this game that is different to the other two, considering what it is? Really? Or any reason why this one was more tense than the other two?
I think that the bad person is more believable, almost.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's alright. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay, right, well thank you for that. I shall stop the recording.